To build anything that truly lasts, it takes time.
Questioned the timing, they have questioned the intent, and they have also fear-mongered that it will disenfranchise real voters. But the door-to-door survey has revealed some startling details. EC sources have revealed that a large number of people from Nepal, Bangladesh and even Myanmar have been found by the BLOs during the house-to-house visits during this SIR exercise in Bihar. And what's even more shocking is that these persons have been able to procure all documents, including Aadhaar, domicile certificate and even ration cards. ECI sources say that after proper inquiry, which will be conducted from the 1st of August till the 30th, if found to be actually true, such names shall not be included in the final list, which will be published on the 30th of September. Remember, the ongoing special intensive revision is likely to become a model for the Election Commission. But this revelation has put the opposition in the dock. The BJP has now asked the opposition to take a stand. Do they want foreign nationals to vote in the Bihar elections? Is that the reason why they had been opposing the voter roll revision? That's the challenge or the question that the BJP has thrown at the opposition.
ऐसी घटनाएं हुई हैं जिनसे स्पष्ट प्रमाणित हो जाता है कि बांग्लादेशियों को, रोहिंग्यास को और दूसरे अवैध घुसपैठियों को सिर्फ वोट बैंक की राजनीति के लिए नकली वोटर आई कार्ड बनवा के दिए गए। राजद और कांग्रेस को दिक्कत इसलिए हो रही है क्योंकि अब इस SIR में पता चल गया है कि कौन सा बांग्लादेशी घुसपैठिया है, कौन सा रोहिंग्या है और कौन सा अवैध नागरिक है जिसके पास नकली वोटर आई कार्ड है। लोकतंत्र के इस महापर्व के लिए जरूरी है कि इन नकली वोटरों को पहचाना जाए और इनको लोकतंत्र के इस महापर्व से बाहर किया जाए।
See, right from the beginning of this SIR, every political party, I repeat, every political party, including RJD, Congress, SP, BJP, we all knew that this SIR is going to come up with not hundreds of thousands, but in lakhs. Name of those people who are just registered in the electoral rolls and they are claiming all the facility of Government of India and Government of Bihar, but they are residents of either Nepal, Bangladesh or Myanmar. I was surprised that opposition of this country is standing for Bangladeshis and Rohingyas. They are standing for Nepalis, but they are not standing for the fellow Indians.
Now, the opposition has continued to fearmonger on the EC exercise despite the Supreme Court giving its go-ahead for the exercise and despite EC sources revealing the presence of non-citizens in the state. Tejasvi Yadav has continued to fearmonger. Addressing his supporters, the RJD leader had an R-par warning. He said that this is not Gujarat, this is Bihar, where people are alert and the EC can't take away their right to vote.
अब की बार बिहार से आर पार होगा और मोदी जी और इलेक्शन कमीशन ये ना समझे कि गुजरात है, ये जो है बिहार है और बिहार के लोग सचेत हो चुके हैं, अलर्ट है। आप देखिएगा जहां 90% मतदाता वंचित उपेक्षित वर्ग से, उनकी रोटी छीन सकते हैं, लेकिन वोट का अधिकार जो है भाजपा इलेक्शन कमीशन छीन नहीं सकती।
My colleague Pragya is joining us on the broadcast with the details of what the opposition has been saying. And Pragya, the question is, why this fear mongering? The Election Commission has said that the exercise is being conducted in all fairness. The matter is now pending in the Supreme Court, but yet the opposition continues to fear monger.
Well, the fact is that they have always had a doubt over institutions like Election Commission of India, and this is what they are voicing when Mr. Tejasvi Yadav said that the voters and BLOs both are confused. Election Commission came out to clarify that BLOs are doing their work, they are going door to door, and they are also flagging that there are many residents of various countries like Nepal, Bangladesh and Myanmar who are residing, who have government IDs and documents like Aadhaar, voter card and also ration card also, to say that we are the voters of Bihar and we will vote for Bihar elections as well. But Election Commission, being Election Commission, and also one of the main duties is to ensure that only the citizen of the country is allowed to vote in the elections. They are ensuring that they will do a proper investigation into this and also ask these voters to give their proof of birth here and to establish their citizenship. And this will, if they are proved citizenship of some other country, they could not produce the document, then their name will not feature in the final list electoral roll, which is going to come out in September. That Election Commission has made it very clear that if you are not a citizen of India, you cannot vote for the elections. It's similar in Bihar, but the opposition is doubting Election Commission on that and also alleging that Election Commission is playing in the hands of BJP and has become a B team of BJP because they are trying to disenfranchise those people who are their voters. But there are many questions when opposition says this, because how do you know who have been disenfranchised and how do you know they were your voters? So this is a big question mark on the narrative of the opposition as well. As far as the Bihar voters are concerned, they are alert, they are very aware, and in fact they will also help the BLOs to give the documents that are needed. If there is any, not just that, there are booth level agents of these political parties who are also ensuring that the voters, at least their voters, are going to feature in the draft electoral list, which is going to come out in August. So all of that, the extensive exercise of special intensive revision of electoral roll is undergoing. And everyone is participating in that. At a time when everyone is saying that let's do this, and that this is not going to stop, casting aspersion on Election Commission, an institution like that, is also raising a very big question mark on the opposition and the play that they are going to play in the Bihar election. And not just that.
Where is the disenfranchisement happening? The opposition says that it will happen, but the Supreme Court has taken note, and the Supreme Court has said that you can conduct the exercise and the hearing will again continue on the 28th. So it is up to the top court of the country to decide, isn't it? Pragya, do stay with us. In fact, it's not just Tejaswi Yadav. The opposition leaders have raised several questions on the exercise. They went to the Supreme Court as well, which has not provided any interim relief and has said that the EC can continue the exercise. The next hearing is scheduled for the 28th of July, when the Supreme Court will hear the EC's response. By the 12th of July, over 80% of Bihar's approximately 7.9 crore registered voters had already submitted their enumeration forms. And yet, the Congress and other opposition leaders continue to raise questions on the EC and the centre.
अगर एक विदेशी है तो रिस्पांसिबल कौन है भाई? देश के गृह मंत्री कौन है? उनको कटघरे में खड़ा होना चाहिए. ये सवाल गलत जगह घूम के आ गया. ये सवाल माननीय गृह मंत्री जी के पास जाए कि भाई तो हो क्या रहा है? विदेशी नागरिक रह रहा है? नहीं, लेकिन मैं जानता हूं इशारा कुछ और है, इरादा कुछ और है. ऐसे नहीं चला करता. ड्राफ्ट रोल प्रिपरेशन से पूर्व ये प्लांटेड स्टोरीज नफरत के बीज बो रही है.
First of all, how did these Bengalis and foreigners entered into our country? Whether there is no force on our borders? Who is responsible for that? Number two, Election Commission has no infrastructure. So who has informed Election Commission that foreigners, illegal immigrants have entered? It is BJP. And Election Commission has become toy of BJP. Now, I don't think there may be free and fair election.
So now the latest reaction is coming in from Asaduddin Owaisi from the AIMIM. Now he's gone on to again question where this information is coming from. Now he has taken to social media to say it's embarrassing that a constitutional body is communicating with the public through sources. The ECI and the spokesperson must clarify who gave it the power to determine the citizenship of voters. Now, one of the biggest issues that the opposition is raising is, Can the EC decide on the citizenship? Can the EC decide who can vote and who can't? And why is the EC determining the citizenship of the voters? This intensive revision is happening right before a critical election. It is forcing the poorest people to magically come up with documents that most don't have. The purpose seems to be to make them powerless. So the opposition continues to question the entire exercise. The Supreme Court, of course, did make a suggestion to also allow Aadhaar card as one of the documents. But the opposition has continued to say that these are some of the documents that people may not have, saying they're expected to magically come up with the documents. But what is this exercise all about? Let's break it down for you and tell you why this is significant in the first place. Firstly, EC sources have revealed that a large number of people from the bordering countries, that is from Nepal, Bangladesh as well as Myanmar, have been found living in Bihar. The question is, should they be voters? Can they be allowed to vote? So the EC saying that is the reason why such an exercise is required, because otherwise you will have people who are outside the country, who are not nationals of the country voting. Do we want that? So non-citizens are found during this house-to-house visit. So it happens only during the intensive roll revision that is happening by the EC currently. And it is during this door-to-door visit that it has been revealed. And this is the most shocking part of it. Many of these non-citizens actually have documents such as Aadhaar card, ration card, as well as domicile certificates as well. And this is what raises all of these questions. Let's now get you some more reactions coming in as well. Amit Malviya of the BJP has also taken to social media to say, in 2003, that is when the previous special intensive revision had taken place. So he says in 2003, when the last special intensive revision took place in Bihar, the state was governed by the RJD with Rabri Devi as the chief minister, though Lalu Prasad was indirectly dominating the power. Now it's becoming clear how the names of foreigners got included in the voter rolls. It's also evident why the champions of secularism from Delhi to Patna are so troubled by it. Now, it goes back to what happened in 2003 with the BJP raising questions. With that being conducted with the RJD in power, were these foreign nationals also included in the voter list? Listen in to the BJP's reaction. So the BJP has questioned why is the opposition raising an objection when sources in the EC have clearly revealed that there are nationals from other countries who are present in the state of Bihar. The BJP asking, does the opposition want these foreign nationals, these illegal immigrants, to be casting their vote in the elections?
मीडिया रिपोर्ट के अनुसार जो बिहार में SIR एक्टिविटी चल रही है, उसमें जो इलेक्शन कमीशन के BLO है, जो ऑफिशियल्स है, उनको कई सारे ऐसे नाम मिले हैं वोटर लिस्ट में जो भारत देश के लोग नहीं हैं, जो विदेशी है, जो घुसपैठिए हैं, जो अलग अलग देश से अवैध रूप से बसे हुए हैं। इनको बसाने का जो खेल और इनको लाने का जो खेल वर्षों पहले हुआ, मोदी सरकार आने से पहले हुआ, उनको सारे आइडेंटिटी कार्ड्स भी दिए गए। अब उनकी छटाई हो रही है, अब फिल्ट्रेशन हो रही है और संविधान के अनुसार केवल भारत के नागरिक को ही अधिकार मिलना चाहिए वोट का, ये तय किया जा रहा है। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी कोई स्टे नहीं लगाया इस SIR एक्सरसाइज पर इस SIR एक्सरसाइज पर किस प्रकार से परिवारवाद के दो नवाब फैला रहे थे झूठ बेहिसाब और डाल रहे थे ECI पर दबाव, उनको मिला सुप्रीम कोर्ट से करारा जवाब और अब सामने आ गया कि ये संविधान बचाओ कहते हैं पर संविधान के खिलाफ जाकर विदेशी घुसपैठियों को वोटिंग का अधिकार देना चाहते हैं। इससे किसका अधिकार मारा जाता? बिहारी का। जो बिहारी लोग हैं उनके अधिकार को कम करो और जो बाहर के लोग हैं, विदेशी लोग हैं, घुसपैठी लोग हैं, जिनको इन्होंने ही इनकी सरकारों में लाने का और बसाने का काम किया, उनको वोटिंग का अधिकार दो। ये वोट बैंक नीति को संविधान नीति के ऊपर रखते, इसीलिए इसका विरोध कर रहे थे। अब सामने खुलकर आ गया कि इनका बस चले तो भारत के नागरिकों का अधिकार समाप्त करके विदेशी घुसपैठियों को सारे अधिकार सौंप